had always wanted an education. I always wanted to have a degree, and I had had to quit the University of Nebraska because of financial problems. So once I started working at the Chavez Center and watching the students have this amazing experience, I figured, yeah, I can do this.
Trish, when she sets her mind to something, does it 100%. And I'm not surprised at all that she not only finished her bachelor's degree, but then went on to get her master's degree right away, became the director of the Cultural Center, and became a professor at the university as well.
I wake up every morning with enthusiasm to come to work. I always tell my husband, I can't believe they give me a paycheck for doing what I do. I'm here to serve our students that may have never had the opportunity to have someone in their corner, someone who believes in them, and to encourage them through life's difficulties. That's my favorite part, is student time.
You know, one of my fondest memories of Trish is just being in the Cultural Center, which is a house, and her being in the kitchen or her being in the living room and just making time to talk to students, like genuinely talk to students.
Students need connection. They need a place to belong. They need a place that believes in them. And I feel like as the numbers of Latinx identified students increases at the institution and in Greeley, that we have got to have professionals that are able to be culturally competent, to be able to help students, to navigate a system that may not be something they're familiar with. So, most of the Latinx students are first gen, and many of them identify as low SES as well. And that's an experience that I have had. So I feel like the empathy, the ability to understand cultural nuances is very, very important and impactful in a student's life. But more than anything, I feel like I want students to know that UNC cares.
The Cesar Chavez Cultural Center at UNC is known as a home away from home for students. And many students have said they would not have graduated had it not been for the center and for Trish. Think about that. One person made that difference in so many lives of UNC students to help them graduate.
So we host this Latina and Latino Youth Leadership Conference every year. It's always an amazing event. I love it. It's so emotional for me to be able to see all of the alumni and the current students serving their community by hosting this conference for 8th grade young women or young men from the community. It was great to be able to sit there and realize that they're giving back to the community. And in some way I had some impact in their life.
Trish is the ultimate nurturing, caretaking, soul-giving person. You wouldn't find anybody with more integrity than Trish. She walks her faith life, her work life, her cultural life, her family life with the utmost integrity.
There are so many people that have been helpful to me, that have offered me mentorship, like Dr. Falcon, like Scott Van Loo, like Dr. Roberto Cordova, Dr. Suarez, Dr. Landeira. I also have colleagues that have been very helpful to me. Talia Carroll, Director of Marcus Garvey, Alicia Stovall, Director of Asian Pacific American Student Services, Erica Charlie, she's the Director of Native American Student Services. My students, I think I've learned more from them than they have learned from me as a professor and also as an administrator. My family, my husband, who's my undying support, and my kids, Chloe and Ethan, they're my motivation, and God. It's very meaningful to me that I received this award, and I will take this memory with me forever.